This is an L sample answer. Keep practicing to build confidence. To try a mock test with these questions, watch our mock test video. The link to the PDF document is in the first comment. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any videos. Let's start off by talking about t-shirts. Do you wear t-shirts often?
Yes, I wear t-shirts quite often, especially in casual settings like weekends or holidays. They're comfortable, easy to pair with anything, and suit a variety of occasions.
What kind of t-shirts do you like?
I prefer simple, plain t-shirts in neutral colors like black or white. I also like t-shirts with small, subtle prints, but I don't like anything too flashy.
Do you like t-shirts with pictures or prints?
I enjoy t-shirts with simple prints or designs, but I prefer them to be subtle rather than too loud or colorful. I like prints that have a meaningful or artistic touch, but I usually avoid large, bold graphics.
Do you prefer wearing t-shirts or other types of clothing?
I prefer wearing t-shirts because they're really comfortable, especially during warm weather. However, I do wear other clothes, like shirts or sweaters, when it's colder.
Would you buy t-shirts as a souvenir on vacation?
Yes, I would. I think t-shirts are great souvenirs because they're practical and easy to carry. Plus, they often feature local designs or landmarks that remind me of the trip.
That's the end of part 1. Now we are going to move to part 2. In this part, you will have 1 minute to prepare and then speak up to 2 minutes. Describe a gift you recently gave to someone. You should say who you gave it to, what kind of person he or she is, what the gift was, what occasion the gift was for, and explain why you chose that gift.
One of the gifts I recently gave was a book to my friend Wendy for her birthday. She's an avid reader and always looks for new books to add to her collection, so I knew she'd appreciate it. Wendy is a thoughtful and caring person who loves to explore different genres, from fiction to self-help. She's always sharing book recommendations with me, so I wanted to return the favor with a thoughtful gift. I chose a novel by one of her favorite authors, which I knew she had been eyeing for a while but hadn't bought yet. The book is part of a series she's been reading for years, and I thought it would be a perfect addition to her collection. Since she enjoys both reading and collecting books, this gift seemed ideal for her. I also bought a beautiful bookmark to go along with it to add a little extra personal touch. The occasion was her birthday, and I wanted to get her something that would show I care about her interests. I remember her mentioning how much she loves receiving books as presents, so I thought it would be a meaningful gift. I spent some time choosing the right book, wanting to make sure it was something she would truly enjoy. When she opened the gift, she was really happy and thanked me for picking something so thoughtful. It felt great to know that the gift was something she would use and appreciate. It's always rewarding to give someone something that aligns with their interests, and I'm glad I made the right choice.
That's the end of part 2. Now we are going to move on to part 3. We'll continue discussing the topic of gifts. Do you think giving gifts is important?
Yes, I think giving gifts is important because it's a way to show appreciation and love for someone. It's not just about the material item, but the thought behind it that makes it meaningful. It helps strengthen relationships and creates lasting memories. Giving a thoughtful gift can also show how well you know and care about someone.
Do you think people today spend too much money on gifts?
Some people might spend too much, but I think it's more about the gesture than the price. A well thought out, affordable gift can be just as meaningful as an expensive one. It's not about the cost, but about showing that you care and put thought into the gift. Sometimes, the most memorable gifts are the simplest ones.
Why do people sometimes feel stressed when buying gifts?
People can feel stressed because they want to pick the perfect gift, which can be difficult. They might also worry about how the person will react or if they will like it. This pressure to get the right gift can make the process feel overwhelming, especially for special occasions.
Has the way people give gifts changed over time?
Yes, I think it has. Nowadays, people often give more practical or tech related gifts, and with online shopping, it's easier to buy gifts from all around the world. It has become less about traditional gift giving and more about convenience. However, the thoughtfulness behind gifts remains just as important.
That's the end of the speaking test. Good job.